Yo, what's good people? It is Monday night. Another set of top 10 alternatives for y'all. You'll have to forgive me. I am feeling under the weather and I'm running a little late. Running a little late, but not too much, not too bad. So, if you are new to this, I go by the moniker 22 and I every Monday I pull the cover price top 10 list and I go through it and I try to find alternatives for all these books that are hyped up right here and right now. Um, so yeah, that's what I do, and that's what we're gonna do tonight. Same as always. I try to give a lot of shout outs. So if you like that kind of stuff too, you're welcome to join in on that. So let's hit up the chat first, see who all is in here. Of course, the one and only Mr. Michael Baker. Kang. Uh, Richard did a great one on the Comically Comics podcast when it was revealed that on Loki when we were reviewing that. He's sitting there, he started hollering, "Kang, motherfucker, Kang!" It was great. Uh, let's see some Avengers books. Yeah, they're all over the list. It's a nice blend of like Marvel and DC tonight. It's been a long time since we had that blend there. DC kind of took over there the last couple weeks, but with ain't nothing coming out and Ant-Man dropping, of course it's going to be a good bit of Marvel there too. Brian LCS, what's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Everybody, Brian's got a YouTube channel. Man, just went over 1,000. So go show him some more love and support. Go watch his videos, get that watch time up and stuff like that. I'm not sure if he needs it, but I'm just saying, I mean, it's always nice to show some people some love. So go give him some love. You can also find Mr. Baker here on Instagram. He's always dropping some 9/8 slabs here lately. They're amazing. So please go join in on that. L Green Machine, what's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. L Green Machine's on Instagram, so go check him out. He actually did a raffle here the other day to give out some slabs. So go join in the next one of those that he does. One Shot Comics, what's going on? Thanks for coming out. Great Instagram channel that you all should go watch. I constantly love seeing their wall that they change out, and just their room in general is amazing. So please go give them some love. Neil collects. What's going on, Neil? Thanks for coming out, man. Neil's got an awesome YouTube and Instagram. I can't remember if he got an Instagram or not, but I know he's got a YouTube, and it's awesome. He does more than comics. He does cards and coins and different kinds of cards. So please go out there and go show him some love. Yo, Comic Kingpins, what's going on? Road to 500. Please go shout out, go give the Kingpins some love. 5 guys doing awesome things over there. So they got a YouTube, and each one of the guys has got their own Instagram. So go show them some love. Dave's Comics and Wrestling, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for coming out. Dave has got an awesome YouTube channel. He does these wrestling matches and stuff like that, where he puts up like people in the comic community or just superheroes in general on like a video game wrestling simulation. It's pretty cool to watch. So go show him some love. Go show him some support. Again, I am just all just let's see. Neil says yes, he has an IG, but he can't work it. That's great. Oh, all right. Let's get to this top 10 list here. See if I can do this right. Boom. That should do it. Oh, yeah. That's it right there. Yo, Ken, what's going on? God is great. I love that name. I love that freaking name. God is good. Ken has got an awesome channel over on YouTube. So please go show him some love and support. I think he's on IG as well. So yeah, just go hit him up. Go see what he got. He's entered in the 500 giveaway along with Brian LCS. And is there anybody else? Oh, Larry entered in as well. So yeah, go show him some love. Yo, let's hit up this top 10 list. We've got coming in at number 10, The Amazing Spider-Man number 19. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't like that they did these books based off The Amazing Spider-Man. Like, each and every one of them is going to be an Amazing Spider-Man book. That's more Spider-Man than I want in my collection. But I want these covers. I don't have to have this one. This is a 1 in 100, if I'm not mistaken. and it is right now near mints for $133. Like we've said before, 1 of 100s usually start off at around $100. So that's why this is kind of like on the list right now because, jumped up a good bit. My recommendation or my alternative to this book, if you don't want to drop $133 on it right now, is maybe go check out this 1 in 100 right here. This is Fantastic Four number 9. Freaking awesome Galactus cover. And this is actually known as a, Joe Quesada hidden variant. Very cool. I didn't even know this thing existed, so I was very glad to find this. If there's ever Galactus into the MCU, things like these are going to pop off if you're a speculator. If not, you're just going to have an awesome freaking book in the collection. So right now, near mints for this go for $78. And there's not like, look at this. There's like last sold was like 2019. So this really is a hidden book. So good luck finding it. But if you do, this might be a good one to jump on. So if nothing else, you get to see a cool, awesome cover and have something to look for. So let's see chat real quick. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. Yes. I love this cover. This Galactus cover is awesome, and those Disney covers they are fun. But I wish they matched. Like there's an Avengers one. I wish that one was on an Avenger book. There's a Fantastic Four one, obviously, and I wish that was on a Fantastic Four book. And then there's gonna be an Iron Man one. I wish that would be on an Iron Man book. But alas, that's not gonna happen. Galactus looking like the boss on that cover, right? Right? Yes. Look at that. Bow down, bitches. All right. On to the next one. Avengers 269. This is like an origin of here we go. Origin of Kang as Ramatut. This has been a hype book for a bit. It's got a pretty cool cover with that pink background and stuff like that. It looks like Avengers fighting in the background. Fine's going for $6 right now. That's the most common, but you can look and see how this is like trending upward like big time. And I'm gonna assume this is because of the Ant-Man movie. For anybody who's already seen it, let's not do any kind of like spoilers or anything like that for it. I don't mind people saying if they liked it, if they hated it, or anything along those lines, but let's not do any kind of spoilers just in case for people who hasn't seen it. I haven't seen it yet, but I've spoiled stuff for myself. So, anyways, so yeah, we got fines going for $6. My alternative to this book is Avengers Forever number 9. Now, today the Comically Comics podcast just dropped our review of Avengers Forever, this series right here. This is from 1998/1999, mostly 99. And we did a review. We read this and we're doing a review of it. This is pretty much a standalone story here, and this is the origin of like Kang. So to me, it's a really overlooked book. Super cool, awesome book. Really good story as well. And very fine's going for $7. So whereas you could get a fine this for $6, it's an origin of Kang as Ramatut. You get the actually origin of Kang himself, very fine for $7. So I don't know. Like I said, I think this is an overlooked book. So yeah, maybe be on the lookout for that because I know I am. Oh, spoiler alert. Look at me not doing stuff. Got it. Love it, he says. Talking about this Avengers book right here. He's got this. I've seen him with it. I know he's got it. Awesome. David's Comic says it kind of works through, though, with all being Amazing Spider-Man, as you kind of get consecutive issues of Amazing Spider-Man and not one random issue of a bunch of other titles. I do get your point, though. Yeah, I do see that. I also wouldn't mind them putting it on like a title that like, and we're talking about the Disney books right now for people who don't understand what's going on. We're talking about the Disney books and how or the Disney covers and how they're all going to be on Amazing Spider-Man, the title. I also would be fine if they did like that through like a book that nobody cares about. Like I kind of expected that, honestly, for them to like sit there and put it on a book that like nobody's gonna pick that book up. So like let's throw these variants on there and and get them going and get them out of here. So I guess kudos on them for at least putting it on Amazing Spider-Man. But I mean, that book was going to sell regardless. So Kenneth Bird, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. All right, let's get back to this list. Pop. Flashpoint number 1 coming in at number 8. This is because of that whole Flash trailer and stuff like that. I think people are maybe sitting there starting to see that this is at the Flash storyline, more or less, that we're going to be getting. I believe I actually had this as an alternative here like a week or two back for the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow storyline or something to that effect. Near Mint's going for $62. It's crazy that this is like on a downtrend though. Well, that was the $35 Very Fine Raw, I believe, is what they're going off of. Anyways, first appearance of Thomas Wayne as Batman, so that's pretty cool. But if you don't want to buy this while it's hyped up, then maybe you look at this book right here because, you know, Flashpoint was written by Jeff Johns. This book was also written by Jeff Johns. Blackest Night number 1. Pretty dope cover, if I do say so myself. And yeah, I just think this is like one of the biggest storylines for the Green Lanterns. And, you know, if we're digging like Jeff Johns work and stuff like that and Grant Morrison, then I mean Blackest Night's right there. We know we're going to get a Lanterns TV show, so why not this as well? Very Fine's going for $5. Y'all know good and darn well that these things are going to pop off if there's ever like a mention of a Blackest Night movie or TV series or something to that effect. So yeah, I'd kind of be on the lookout for these, just my opinion. Again, I didn't say it at the beginning, but I'm not telling anybody to buy any of these books at all. These are merely alternatives to what's going on in the top 10 list. So do not feel compelled to buy anything that I'm saying on this list at all. Just like you shouldn't feel compelled to buy any of these books that's on the top 10 just because they're on the top 10. I don't know what she's doing. She's kind of like taking over a lot tonight because I'm feeling like garbage. So I think she's taking up my slack is what it boils down to. Right, so he misses 22. That's fun. Oh, I'm trying to collect all Green Lanterns that I can from my collection. He's my favorite right now. Yeah, that's a good run to get to. A lot of that stuff I found in the back bins years ago. So I haven't completed that Darkest Night, Brightest Days run, but I got a good bit of it. So, and like I said, most of that stuff's back bin stuff. Like, coming in at number 7, we got Hulk number 1. Now, this one right here, you know, I've been kind of trying to keep track of like books that I want to do on my cameo or first appearance series that I do. And this is one I definitely want to touch on because, to my understanding, Red Hulk doesn't appear in the book at all. Now, I could be completely wrong. I've not looked at this book. I've not read this book. That's just what I keep reading. That's what I keep seeing is that, you know, he's not in the book. It's just a cover deal. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I don't want a cover appearance. I want his actual first appearance. But whatever. I know for a fact, because I have number 2. I know for a fact he does appear in like a huge splash page in the center on 2. It's pretty cool. He's fighting Iron Man. Near mints for this book, though, are going for $71. This right here says it's the first full appearance of Red Hulk. And I want to say that CGC says the same. So, anyways, with that being said, I want to turn your attention to this book right here. This is Sam Wilson, Captain America number 6. This is the first time that Joaquin Torres, you see him as the Falcon. So, like, a lot of people look at this issue right here. This is issue number 5. And to my knowledge, in this one, like it says right here, first appearance of Joaquin Torres is Falcon cover only. Like, that's what my understanding is that it's only the cover that he's the Falcon here. So that's why I'm pointing you to number 6. Again, probably another good run for like first or cameo appearances. Near Mint's going for $18. Like, he's set up. He's in the MCU. Like, all we have to do is see him as Falcon. And then once that junk comes up, like, y'all know this book's going to spike. So whether you want it for the PC or whether you want it for speculation, now might be a decent time to be looking for this book. So yeah. There's also a cool second printing of that number 5 that's like Captain America up top instead of being in the white letters. It's blue letters. I'm gonna go ahead and show you all that real quick. That's it right there. So yeah, just be careful whenever if you're looking for that one. You know. Let's see what we got. It's a cover up, but number 1, number 2 is first full appearance in the book. Huh. All right. Red Hulk is only on the cover for number 1, but in number 2 he is first full appearance. Okay. Cool. Yeah. That's what I've been hearing. That's everything that I've seen. So Batman movie adaptation coming in at number 6. This is a number 1. This has got the first appearance of Michael Keaton Batman, Batman 89, whatever you want to call him. In comic books is this book right here. Pretty cool book. I believe I have this issue. That one. I like that one. I like that one a lot. You get the Batmobile, you get the Batwing, get Jack Nicholson right there. So yeah. Regardless. This is that one. Very Fine's coming in for $16. This is a square-bound book, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So this one, like, I was kind of excited to find the book that I found when I was looking for an alternative for this one, because I was like, I don't know what to pair this one with. Like, but I found this book right here. This is Action Comics 845. Really cool cover as well. But this says that it is the first appearance of General Zod, Non, and in Ursa as they were depicted or represented in the Superman movie. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. And I assume that it's like Christopher Reeve's Superman movie and not Man of Steel, because I would think it would say Man of Steel movie if it was that. So yeah, that's what I'm going off of. That's pretty cool. I thought that was awesome. And let's see. Fine's going for $3. What are we looking for though? I think we're looking for Very Fine, aren't we? Yeah. All right. So let's go back. Very Fine's going for $3 as well. So this book has seen some sales here recently, but they're all under $5. So you know, if you're a fan of that kind of stuff, then be on the lookout for that. There is a second printing of this book as well, and it's just all red. It's this one right here. So yeah, and I think that's a cool cover as well. What's the fines for $4? Not as many sales of that one. On to the next one. What we got? People are definitely pulling out that Batman book from their collections for sure. LOL, especially now that they've seen him right. If you're going to sell this book, probably now or as we get closer to Flash is the time to do it, because I think this is probably his last go at it. Could be wrong, could very well be wrong, but I'm just saying. There's my honey right there. Hey folks, sorry I'm late. Meal prepping. See, there you go, picking up my slack. Thank you so much, honey. I love you bunches. Glad you came by. Mr. Welly, we've been asking for you to join us. I don't know, Baker. That can't be for good reason. Oh, that's so funny. Sold one of those like 2 years ago. Awesome. That is awesome. Do you regret it, Brian? Do you regret selling it 2 years ago? That's the question. All right, let's get back to this list while we wait on Brian to respond if he does. Batman 656. This is going to be the quote unquote first appearance of Damian Wayne. Another book that would be good for first to cameo. Near Mint's going for $67. It's been on the list for a bit now. Everybody's just over themselves that Damian Wayne's going to be in the DCU. So my alternative for this book is this one right here. Batman the Signal. As I've gone and said time and time again, whenever I've pulled out these books for Damian Wayne, if Damian Wayne is in the DCU, more than likely the Bat family itself is in the DCU. So start thinking of other characters outside of, you know, just that particular Robin, because there's several iterations of Robin. There's also, you know, there's Dick Grayson as Nightwing and stuff like that. Tim Drake is Red Robin when he becomes that moniker instead of just Robin, which, bro, you need to find a different name. But anyways, Jason Todd, Red Hood, Stephanie Brown, spoiler, and then, you know, Duke Thompson as the Signal. This is not his first appearance. It's not Duke Thompson. Duke Thomas. Duke Thomas. I apologize. This is not his first appearance, but this is his first appearance as the Signal, it being a #1 issue as well. I just thought that was really cool, and this would be a good way to show diversity in the DCU as well. So yeah, exactly, honey. Exactly. Yes. Right? Hey, somebody did it. That's funny. That's funny. All right. On to more things. So yeah, anyways, this is Near Mint's going for $4. Oh, cool. Check this out. I didn't realize there was an alternate cover. Variant. I want to see this. Pull it up. Pull it up. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's very Daredevil vibes there. Like very Daredevil vibes. That's pretty cool cover though. I'd be on the lookout for that. What's that going for? Near Mint's 4. That's about par. Yeah, heck yeah. So yeah, see what you think about that. You may not agree with my reasoning. On to number 4, back to Avengers. We've got 267. This being the first appearance of the Council of Kings. Again, this is probably because of Ant-Man is why this is all hyped up. Unknown Kings and King robots. And Death of King variant that killed the Avengers in an alternate timeline. Yabba dabba doo. Very fines going for $32. So maybe you should look at, and this has been a alternative before. So brace yourselves. But Fantastic Four number 273. This is the first appearance of Nathaniel Richards. I'm just saying, if we're getting Kang variants, like this is like the mother of them all right here. I'm just saying. But I guess the father of them all, really. This book has been on the list before. It's been an alternative pick. It's been on the list because the book's been going up in value. Very Fine's going for $12 right now. Well, we had this over here. It's Very Fine's for 32. So yeah, I mean, $12. It's not a bad buy, really. So yeah, be on the lookout for that book then. Oh, got to head to the store. Have a great. Hey, thank you so much, David, for coming by. Appreciate you, man. Have a good one. Stay safe. I feel like I'm like just all cruddy and everything, and I keep breathing. I'm like, oh, this got to sound terrible. Oh, another spoiler. I'm off my game tonight. So bad. So bad. Yo, coming at number 3, we got Hill to Pay. This was optioned by Seth Rogen. No, not Seth. Was it Seth Rogen? No, it wasn't. Maybe it was. I can't remember. Some Seth guy. I can't remember. He's popular. Near Mint's going for $10. This just came out here not long ago. I read the synopsis of this, and it was like a couple is hunting down like possessed coins or something, or like cursed coins. And I was like, that sounds like another book that like just came out recently. That honestly, the other book kind of sounds cooler. And so I kind of went with it for my alternative, and it's Coins of Judas #1. And the real big reason why I went for this as well was because our homie of the comic book community, Cole's Comics Claims, along with Comic Book Poser, have got their own variant for this book. So that's really awesome. Done by our own comic community, Ignacio. So, like, showing all kinds of community love if you go out there and find that cover. But this book right here is going for $5 near mint. It's not optioned or anything like that, but the story is very similar from what I understand. Where like these were the coins of Judas, and they released however many demons, and so like basically there's demon hunters going out trying to capture these demons. So yeah, it was just something really cool. Definitely go check out Cole's Comics Claim, his channel, because he did an interview with the author of this. It's a really quick watch as well, and it's just very interesting. It's very cool. So please go show them some love and go show them some support. Oh, what we got? Get FF 272 and 273 if you're specking on Nathaniel Wrench. I agree. Because what is it? 273. Which one? Oh, I can't go back now. Um, yeah, 272. Like, I don't know if it's claimed as being his first cameo. So, but I mean, depending on how that depiction is, that could also possibly be a first appearance. So, yeah, I'm 100% with you on that, Baker. 100%. I think 273 will kind of beat out 272 only because of the cover, and that's just how our like community does, like as a whole. Like they usually let a cover kind of depict which book they want, but I'm totally with you. If I find 272, I'm picking it up. If I find 273, I'm picking it up. Like that's just me though. That's just what I'm doing. So my question to channels with wives on YouTube: do the wives sub to other channels on, or are they here just for the other half? Um, it's I don't know if I don't know that my wife doesn't watch hardly anybody else's stuff. And it's not because she don't like nobody else or nothing like that. She's just not in the comic books. So like I wouldn't expect her to, you know what I mean? Like that would be me watching like a rom-com. Like it's just not expected for me to watch that. So, but I'll watch one with my wife. I got no problem doing it with my wife, my honey. But like, that's kind of the best way that I can put it. For me anyways, for my household. Uh, David, have a good one. Buy me something. That's great. Hey, Chop and Drop 2013. What's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you. Everybody, Chop and Drop has got an awesome YouTube channel and Instagram as well, I believe. So please go check him out. Go show him some love and support. Um, there you go. I sub peeps. uh I have my first two issues coming to me signed from my that's awesome. That is awesome. Uh, I do only watch the lives that 22 is on, to be honest, but I do so. She is honest. She's absolutely honest. That's funny. All right, coming in at number 2, we've got Superman number 8. This was on the list last week. This is that reintroduction of Kara Zor-El. And we got the name Zor-El from the Flash trailer, so it looks like that's the Supergirl we're getting. If you remember that, if I'm not mistaken, that Supergirl died in the Infinite Crisis storyline, so this is where she comes back. Very Fine's going for $24. It's not a first, it's not a second, it's not a third. So here I've got a what is it? This is Superman number 1. Is it 82? What is that one? I wrote it down. 162. This is my like I can't even think of the word. I'm so messed up right now as far as like just ugh. But this is just an honorable recommendation. Because like the pricing is so like fluctuated or whatever. But what's important about this book is that this is the third appearance of General Zod. So a lot of people don't look at like first and seconds and thirds and stuff like that. But Superman's villains and stuff are so old that like getting those books anyways are just like a pain and like they're expensive. But this being a third appearance is not really that bad. In all honesty, a good going for $24. Raw at $35 for very good. If you look down here, I mean, we were looking at very fines for $24. This book just started picking up steam here recently, so that's kind of one of the reasons why I did it. You got a very fine for $7 right here. You got this one about not even like a few months back, $24 for a fine. So I think there might be just enough on this book to where like you might be able to scoop one up at you might be able to scoop one up at auction for a decent price. So I'm not saying buy these books like always, but I'm just saying like this may be a book to be looking for because Zod's going to be in that Flash movie. So this was just an honorable recommendation. Here's my pick is this one right here. This is Superman number 11. This is the first modern appearance of Mr. Mxyzptlk. And we're going to need villains. So, from what I understand from Peacemaker, Batmite is canon in the DCU. James Gunn even came out and said, like in an interview on the Podlycast, if I'm not mistaken, that, and I heard this from Richard on the Comically Comics podcast, that that he came out and he's like, oh yeah, Batmite, every other thing that Peacemaker said about all the superheroes was garbage. Like there's none of that's canon, but Batmite is canon. So he's like, I don't know how, I don't know when, but that's for somebody else to decide. So, but now he is that somebody else. So we'll see what he winds up doing with it. Fine's going for $5. We're looking for very fines though. We're looking at $10 right there. And these have been hitting up here right recently as well. Pretty cool cover. So yeah, first modern appearance. Not a first appearance or anything like that, but neither is this. Oh, let's go to the chat. You should definitely do that. Yes. Yes. So that's how Brian got to 1K. He got subbed to all the channel's wives. My wife isn't on YouTube, bro. Brian is just awesome. I agree. Brian is awesome. Hard to beat a Michael Turner cover. I agree. I absolutely agree. Let's see. Anything else? We got bros going back and forth. I have never seen some of these books before that you show as alternative. Thank you so much, brother. It's greatly. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's like, well, that's what kind of what I'm going for, man. Is like either bringing up like cold keys and stuff like that, or leftovers, or just books that nobody's even thought of or looked at before. Not necessarily not thought of, but I mean, like just ones that aren't really being talked about. They're just not hyped up right now. So that's kind of the whole point. So I'm glad I'm actually doing what I what I set out to do. All right, let's hit up number 1. Yo, we've got Avengers Annual number 21 coming in at number 1. This is the first appearance of the Anachronauts and the first Kang as Victor Timely. Again, I think this is because of Ant-Man movie. The Anachronauts, I believe, are like henchmen. So like the Black Order that Thanos had, this would be like his version of it, if I'm not mistaken. I picked this book up here a little while back, so I'm glad I grabbed it when I did. Very fines for $22. This is a square bound book, of course, because it's an annual. One I would be on the lookout for, and one I am on the lookout for now, is this all new, all different Avengers right here. Really super dope cover. But this is the first appearance of, what's his name? I had to write it down because I knew I'd forget. Mr. Griffin. Okay, Mr. Griffin is a version of Kang, and he is the one that runs Kang Enterprises, and that's spelled Qeng. It looks like Queng. Anyways, looks like we got like his tower in Loki. So like it looks like it got pruned and it's like sitting there. So that might be like a timeline that's already happened or things that have already happened. And in Spider-Man Homecoming, Tony had sold off Avengers Tower. So somebody has bought that. And it's never been revealed as to who it was. People have speculated that it was Kingpin. People have speculated that it was going to be the Baxter Building. All cool and all valid speculation. But it also could be that this version of Kang, Mr. Griffin, has actually bought it. It's going for $3. I think this is a really awesome spec book to have. And it is a version of Kang as well. So there you go with that. All right. We're done with that. Cool. What we got? So sad I don't have Avengers Annual now. It's shot through the day. Right. Yo, Travis Shipping Guru, what's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate you. Everybody, Travis got an awesome IG and YouTube channel. You should definitely go check it out. He's been doing some amazing hauls lately, so go show him some love and support, and go check out his channel and his videos. was pulling for you, Brian. All right, I think we are up as far as the chat goes. So, things that are coming up, things that have happened. Comically Comics podcast dropped today, as we do every Monday, pretty much. We're going over Avengers Forever, the first volume, issues 1 through 6, doing a review of that. Yesterday I recorded the rest of it, so 7 through 12. That'll come out next Monday. I should be going and seeing Ant-Man this weekend, so we'll be doing a review of that this coming Sunday. So 2 Mondays from now, there'll be a review of Ant-Man Quantumania. Hopefully, should be. This Wednesday, February 22nd, this Wednesday, probably 8 p.m. I'm going live for my 500 subscriber giveaway. I've got the CGC slab, which I don't know. I think it's in the back room. I got the CGC slab that's going. I've got the PGX slab that's going, and a fried pie mystery box that's going out to people's. So we're gonna have like 3 duck races for all those. So yeah, you still got a little bit of time if you want to enter in to any of those. And you know, the video or whatever for the CGC, you got to have a video for that. Again, I'll ship to pretty much anywhere. If it's outside the states, though, I'm only going to chip in $15 for shipping. But you know, if you want to gift it to somebody, you're more than welcome to do that too. So, what else? Probably have a video dropping Thursday. I went to Las Vegas recently and was able to do some back bend diving while I was there. So that was really nice. Went to 2 shops. So yeah, you get to check that out and see what I got, see what I picked up, see what the back bends were like. That's all I really know. That's all I really know. A lot of people are still doing like, you know, giveaways and stuff like that. A lot of them are down in the description. I forgot about Durs, so I got to put Durs's in there. He's doing a 400 and 500 subscriber giveaway, so be on the lookout for that. Let's see, chat still popping up. Pick up Avengers 292. It's very relevant to Quantum and Synchro. Okay, I'll have to check into that. Thank you, Baker. Appreciate you. 22 Comics wins the 500 subscriber giveaway. That is this Wednesday, February 22nd. 8 p.m. Central Time. This is what I'm going for right now. I want my 99. I want my 99. That's the bad thing about like doing a surprise is that like I actually know the grade on that one. But like I was trying to make myself surprised as well for it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna continue doing that is like as my giveaway. I think I'm gonna continue doing these surprise slabs and just they just are what they are. And I'm gonna try not to know what they are before time. But I'm so terrified when we give away a 99. Not that I don't want to give away one, but like I really want to keep my first 99. But like if it is what it is, then Fied pies. I probably said it horribly wrong. Mr. 22, what do you need to do to enter? I need to do one. So the video for the CGC slab, which you may not want to do unless you want to give it away. I know you're not in the CGC slabs, but you're more than welcome to join in at whatever. But it's just shouting out 3 channels, just any 3 channels. It don't matter. I don't even know that there's a. I don't think I put a stipulation on it. For the PGX slab, it's go check out Comic Kingpins, who was in the chat earlier, Dales of Suspense, and Nah Man, because they're all on the road to 500. So go and showing them some love. And then for the fried pie box, it's just throwing in a hashtag. Well, and for the PGX, you gotta go check those channels and then throw a hashtag in. So yes, I saw that. I haven't replied yet, but yes, I saw it. You're on my I've also got a 500 VR playlist on my channel. So if you're in questioning whether or not I've seen your video, go check out that playlist. That's everybody that I've got so far. I think you inspired John's Fishing for Autographs. I can't remember his name. Anyways, but he wound up dropping one too. So super cool. Oh, that's funny. If you win the slab, mail it. You can gift it to me if you want to. That's funny. All right. Awesome. Yes, autograph fisherman. That's right. That's it. All right, guys. I'm wiped. I'm freaking wiped. But thank y'all so much for coming out. Thank you so much for watching the replay. I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this. And so yeah, just be on the lookout. Go check out Comically Comics Podcast and go check we're on YouTube doing snippets, but you can watch the full, or you can listen to the full thing on wherever you listen to podcasts. So Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, all the things. Thank y'all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. You can find me on Instagram and eBay at 22_comics. And you can also find me on the Comic Comics Podcast. So once again, thank y'all so much for watching. And as always, y'all have a good one.